As the day gently recedes, we invite you to settle into a space of calm contemplation. Tonight, we embark on a journey through the most relaxing facts about thunder, exploring approximately 100 fascinating insights that reveal the intricate patterns, subtle wisdom, and profound beauty within this powerful natural phenomenon. There is no pressure to remember or retain these details. Instead, let them unfold naturally, inviting your mind to settle into a state of peaceful curiosity. This exploration is designed to be a soothing experience, a gentle current of knowledge flowing without demanding effort or retention. We will observe the intricate dance of atmospheric physics, the subtle adaptations of sound waves, and the quiet wisdom embedded in the very mechanics of thunder. Each fact is a small window into the vast and interconnected tapestry of our planet's weather systems, presented in a calm and meditative tone, allowing your thoughts to drift and find stillness. Allow the gentle rhythm of these discoveries to guide you towards a state of relaxation, inviting a sense of wonder and peace as you prepare for rest. We will explore how thunder is born from light, how its sound travels through the air, and how its varied expressions can evoke a deep sense of tranquility and connection to the natural world. If you're finding peace in this journey, a like and subscribe helps us continue creating these restful explorations. And we're always curious. Share in the comments what city and time zone you're watching from. There's something special about knowing this experience is reaching people all over the world as they prepare for rest. Tonight, we begin our gentle exploration by understanding the fundamental nature of thunder. It is a sound often associated with intensity, yet when we observe its true mechanics, we find a profound simplicity and a rhythmic beauty. Let us delve into the initial moments of this atmospheric orchestra, understanding how light gives birth to sound and how that sound travels to us, often with a soothing delay. The very essence of thunder lies in the rapid heating and expansion of air. When a lightning bolt streaks across the sky, it superheats the air along its path to temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun, often exceeding 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 28,000 degrees Celsius, in mere microseconds. This extreme and sudden surge of heat causes the air to expand explosively, creating a powerful shockwave. As this shockwave propagates outwards, it cools and slows, transforming into the sound wave we perceive as thunder. Research shows that this process is incredibly efficient, converting raw electrical energy into a remarkable auditory display. The sheer speed of this heating and expansion means that thunder is not merely a loud noise, but the atmospheric echo of a profound energy release, a sudden breath of the sky. One of the most comforting aspects of thunder is its predictable delay. We see the flash of lightning instantaneously because light travels at an incredible speed, approximately 186,282 miles per second, or 2 kilometers per second. However, sound travels much slower at about 767 miles per hour, or 235 kilometers per hour, under average conditions. This significant difference in speed creates the familiar time lag between seeing the lightning and hearing the thunder. Scientists have observed that this delay allows us a moment of visual appreciation before the auditory experience begins, creating a natural rhythm to the storm. This natural pause can be deeply soothing, offering a gentle anticipation rather than an abrupt jolt. The common 5-second rule is a simple and effective way to gauge the distance of a lightning strike. For every 5 seconds that pass between seeing the lightning and hearing its thunder, the strike is approximately 1 mile away. This is because sound travels roughly 1 mile in about 5 seconds. If you count 10 seconds, the lightning is 2 miles away. If you count 15 seconds, it's 3 miles, and so on. This practical application of physics transforms a potentially startling event into a gentle calculation, allowing the listener to engage with the storm in a mindful, almost meditative way. It offers a sense of control and understanding, turning an abstract phenomenon into a tangible measurement of distance. The character of thunder's sound varies significantly depending on its distance and the environment. Close-range lightning strikes often produce a sharp cracking sound, sometimes described as a clap or crack. This is due to the direct, unattenuated shockwave reaching the ear. As the distance increases, the sound waves disperse and reflect off various surfaces like clouds, hills, and buildings. This scattering and reverberation transform the sharp crack into a prolonged rumbling sound, a deep growl that seems to roll across the landscape. The difference between a sharp crack and a low rumble is a testament to the journey the sound waves undertake, softening and blending as they travel. This transformation can be quite relaxing, turning an immediate burst into a prolonged, echoing presence. The atmospheric conditions also play a crucial role in how thunder is perceived. Factors such as temperature gradients, humidity, and wind shear can refract or bend sound waves, causing them to travel along curved paths. This is why thunder can sometimes seem to come from an unexpected direction, or why a distant storm might sound closer or further than it actually is. Research indicates that sound waves are absorbed more readily by a humid air, which can contribute to the muffled quality of distant thunder. The way sound interacts with the air's various layers creates a unique acoustic signature for each storm, a symphony shaped by the invisible forces. This intricate interplay adds a layer of mystery and gentle complexity to the sound, making each thunder experience subtly distinct. Sometimes we observe flashes of lightning in the distance without ever hearing the accompanying thunder. This phenomenon is often referred to as heat lightning, though it is not a distinct type of lightning. It is simply ordinary lightning from a distant thunderstorm where the thunder's sound waves have dissipated or been refracted away before reaching the observer. Because light travels so much faster than sound, the visual spectacle is still visible long after the sound has faded or been diverted. Scientists confirm that the sound waves from a lightning strike typically cannot travel more than about 10 to 12 miles, 16-20 kilometers, before becoming too faint to hear. This creates a peaceful visual display, a silent light show that hints at distant power without the immediate auditory presence, allowing for tranquil observation. The unique acoustic properties of thunder, particularly its low-frequency rumbles, can contribute to a sense of calm. These deep, resonating sounds often fall within the range of natural soundscapes that humans find soothing, similar to ocean waves or distant waterfalls. Studies on sound therapy and environmental acoustics suggest that certain low-frequency sounds can help mask intrusive higher-frequency noises, creating a more uniform and relaxing auditory environment. The broad spectrum of frequencies within thunder, especially the sustained rumbling, can act as a form of natural white noise. This can help to quiet the mind, providing a consistent, non-alarming background sound that encourages relaxation and can even aid in sleep, creating a cocoon of natural sound. Even the initial sharper crackle of thunder, often preceding the deeper rumble, has a scientific explanation that can be appreciated. This intense initial sound is produced by the very first, most powerful shockwave generated directly along the lightning channel. As the lightning leader stroke descends and the subsequent return stroke rapidly neutralizes the charge, the air heats and expands with extreme suddenness. This creates a pressure wave that travels outwards. The sharp crack or clap is the direct, unfiltered impact of this primary wave. It is a moment of pure, raw energy conversion, a testament to the instantaneous force of nature. Understanding this physical process can transform any apprehension into a recognition of the storm's incredible transient power, a brief, sharp punctuation mark before the long, soothing echo. Thunder is a globally ubiquitous phenomenon, a fundamental component of the Earth's atmospheric energy balance. There are an estimated 2,000 thunderstorms occurring around the world at any given moment, collectively producing tens of thousands of lightning flashes and consequently thunder every single day. This constant global orchestration of electrical and acoustic energy plays a vital role in the planet's atmospheric processes, from nitrogen fixation to the general circulation of air. Knowing that this powerful yet predictable event is a continuous part of Earth's natural rhythm can be profoundly reassuring. It signifies a planet alive, constantly renewing its energy, a persistent, gentle hum beneath the surface of daily life, a reminder of the vast interconnected systems that sustain our world. As we conclude this first chapter, we find that thunder is far more than just a loud noise. It is a nuanced symphony of physics, a dance between light and sound, distance and perception. Each rumble, each crack is a gentle reminder of the immense, beautiful forces at play in our atmosphere, always in motion, always creating a unique auditory landscape. This deeper understanding invites us to listen not with apprehension, but with a calm appreciation for nature's intricate design. As we gently conclude our exploration of thunder's immediate genesis, its fascinating physics, and the varied acoustics it gives to our world, we invite you now to broaden your perspective, to truly feel the immense scope of this atmospheric ballet. We have journeyed through the intricate mechanisms that transform a flash of light into a resonant sound, but the symphony does not end there. It resonates across continents, through the very fabric of our living planet, speaking to an interconnectedness far grander than we often perceive. Consider, if you will, the global tapestry upon which this magnificent phenomenon is woven. Thunder is not an isolated event, a sporadic outburst, but rather a constant vital pulse of Earth's dynamic atmosphere. Each moment, somewhere across our blue sphere, the sky awakens with the deep, resonant voice of thunder. We find its most frequent and robust expressions in the equatorial regions, where the sun's intense warmth drives powerful convection, lifting vast columns of moisture-laden air skyward. Here, over the lush Amazon rainforests, the vibrant plains of Africa, and the myriad islands of Southeast Asia, thunder becomes a daily rhythm, a fundamental beat in the heart of these ecosystems. It is a testament to the sheer energy perpetually circulating through our planet's lower atmosphere, a constant redistribution of thermal potential that keeps our world in a delicate, life-sustaining balance. But its presence extends far beyond the tropics. Thunder graces the temperate zones during their warmer months, often accompanying the dramatic shifts of frontal systems that sweep across land masses, bringing much-needed rain and cleansing winds. It echoes among the peaks of mountain ranges, where topography can intensify updrafts and funnel atmospheric energy, creating localized yet profoundly powerful electrical storms. Even in polar regions, though less common, the rare crisp crack of thunder can be heard, a stark reminder of the universal forces at play. This ubiquity, this ceaseless planetary hum of atmospheric release, offers a profound sense of belonging within a larger living system. We are not merely observers, we are participants, cradled by a planet that breathes and expresses itself through these grand natural orchestrations. Beyond its presence as a global phenomenon, thunder plays an indispensable role in the very processes that sustain life on Earth, a quiet, often overlooked contribution to the intricate web of existence. One of the most remarkable of these is its involvement in the nitrogen cycle. We breathe an atmosphere rich in nitrogen, yet in its gaseous form it remains largely inaccessible to most life forms. It is lightning, the precursor to thunder, that acts as a powerful catalyst, literally breaking apart nitrogen molecules in the air. The intense heat of a lightning strike causes nitrogen and oxygen to combine, forming nitrogen oxides. These compounds then dissolve in rainwater, falling to the earth as nitrates. This process, known as atmospheric nitrogen fixation, enriches the soil, providing a crucial nutrient that plants absorb, forming the very foundation of terrestrial food webs. Imagine then that each rumble of thunder, each distant crack, is a whisper of fertility, a gentle rain of life-giving sustenance, nourishing the forests, the fields, and ultimately, all creatures great and small. It is a profound, silent gift from the sky, a testament to nature's ingenious and self-sustaining cycles. Moreover, thunder is intrinsically linked to the Earth's hydrological cycle, the continuous movement of water on, above, and below the surface of the Earth. While thunder does not cause rain, it is an unmistakable companion to the powerful convective storms that deliver significant precipitation. The same atmospheric conditions that generate the electrical energy for lightning and the subsequent thunder are precisely those that lift vast quantities of moisture into the cooler upper atmosphere, leading to cloud formation and eventual rainfall. Thus, when we hear the distant growl of thunder, we are often hearing the prelude or accompaniment to a life-giving downpour, a vital cleansing and replenishment of our planet's freshwater reserves. This connection imbues thunder with a comforting association. It is often a herald of replenishment, a promise of renewal for thirsty lands, a natural rhythm of cleansing and growth. And what of the subtle ways thunder touches us beyond the audible range? We speak of low-frequency rumbles as soothing, but there exists an even deeper layer of atmospheric interaction, infrasound. These are sound waves with frequencies below the threshold of human hearing, typically less than 20 Hz. While we cannot consciously perceive them as distinct sounds, our bodies are not entirely immune to their presence. Thunderstorms, especially powerful ones, generate significant infrasound, which can travel vast distances through the atmosphere, sometimes hundreds or even thousands of miles from its source. You may have felt a storm approaching, a subtle shift in the air, a peculiar pressure long before the first visible flash or audible rumble. This visceral feeling of an impending storm, that deep, almost primal awareness, can often be attributed to the subtle vibrations of infrasound interacting with our bodies. It is a reminder that we are exquisitely attuned to our environment, capable of sensing phenomena that lie just beyond our conscious perception. This silent, powerful presence of infrasound from thunder is not something to fear, but rather to acknowledge as another facet of nature's profound communication, a deep, resonant hum that connects us to the very energy of the storm, often without us even realizing it. It adds another layer to the calming white noise effect, a deep underlying current that resonates with our own internal rhythms, fostering a sense of profound stillness. As we surrender to the intricate dance of these atmospheric forces, we begin to appreciate the holistic sensory experience that thunder orchestrates. It is never merely a sound. It arrives often preceded by the crisp metallic scent of ozone, a byproduct of lightning's electrical discharge, a clean, almost primordial aroma that signals the air's transformation. The changing light too plays its part, the sky darkening with dramatic clouds, perhaps punctuated by the sudden, brief brilliance of a lightning flash, illuminating the world in a stark ethereal glow. Then comes the rain, a gentle patter or a driving deluge, creating its own symphony of droplets hitting surfaces, washing the world anew. The wind might pick up rustling leaves, carrying the scent of wet earth. All these elements converge, creating an immersive, multi-sensory environment that encourages deep contemplation and a release from the anxieties of the day. This comprehensive sensory engagement, far from being overwhelming, can be profoundly grounding. When we allow ourselves to be fully present with the natural world in this way, to feel the subtle vibrations, to smell the changing air, to witness the shifting light, and to listen to the grand chorus of thunder and rain, we tap into a primal connection that often eludes us in our modern lives. It is a return to a state of natural awareness, a gentle reminder that we are part of something vast and beautiful. This understanding transforms any lingering apprehension into a profound sense of wonder and peace. The knowledge that thunder is not just a loud noise but a vital life-sustaining force, a global heartbeat and a multi-sensory experience allows us to welcome it not as an intrusion but as a cherished guest, a powerful yet gentle reminder of the Earth's living energy. We hope that these insights, these dreamy facts, deepen your appreciation for the complex beauty of thunder, transforming it from a mere sound into a source of profound calm and connection. As you prepare for rest, let the gentle current of this knowledge flow through you, allowing the natural rhythms of our planet to soothe your mind and spirit. There is so much more to uncover in the quiet power of our world, and we eagerly anticipate sharing further revelations in our next thoughtful reflection. As the subtle symphony of the storm continues its global performance, painting the skies and enriching the earth, we invite you now to delve deeper into the very heart of thunder's calming embrace. We have journeyed through its essential mechanics and its vital ecological roles, transforming apprehension into an appreciation for its powerful yet profoundly benevolent presence. Now, let us explore how the intricate acoustics of thunder, its ancient resonance and its subtle interplay with our own human experience coalesce to forge an unparalleled sense of peace, guiding us gently toward the rest. Consider, if you will, the unique auditory landscape that distant thunder so masterfully crafts. It is not merely a sound, it is an enveloping frequency, a rhythmic pulse that seems to emanate from the very depths of the earth and sky. Unlike the abruptness of many urban noises, or the sharp, high-frequency distractions of our modern lives, the rumble of thunder often resides in the lower registers of the audible spectrum. These low frequencies possess a remarkable quality. They are less jarring, more pervasive, and often described as a form of natural pink noise or even brown noise. While white noise encompasses all audible frequencies equally, pink noise emphasizes the lower frequencies, mimicking many natural phenomena like rain or wind. Brown noise goes even deeper, focusing on even lower frequencies, which is why thunder's most profound rumbles can feel so grounding. This acoustic characteristic acts as a gentle auditory blanket, adeptly masking other, more disruptive sounds that might otherwise intrude upon your tranquility. It creates for you a personal cocoon of natural sound, a sanctuary woven from the very fabric of the atmosphere. Within this sonic haven, the repetitive undulating pattern of thunder becomes a natural lullaby. There is a primal comfort in its cyclical arrival and departure, a rhythm that echoes the ancient pulses of the earth itself. We find ourselves drawn to these patterns, perhaps because they offer a predictability and a gentle inevitability in a world often characterized by chaos. The sound itself is expansive, not confined to a single point, but seeming to fill the space around you, vibrating through the air and resonating within the very structures of your dwelling. This pervasive quality allows the sound to be felt as much as heard, a subtle somatic experience that deepens the sense of immersion and quietude. It is a reminder of nature's consistent presence, a steadfast companion to the turning of the seasons, and a comforting assurance that even in its power, nature maintains a harmonious underlying rhythm that can soothe the restless mind. Beyond its intrinsic low-frequency appeal, the artistry of thunder's sound is profoundly shaped by the very environment through which it travels. Imagine the colossal shockwave born from the lightning bolt expanding outward like an invisible sphere. As this sphere encounters the varied topography of our world, the towering silhouettes of mountain ranges, the undulating curves of valleys, the dense canopies of forests, and even the layered architecture of the clouds themselves, its pristine form begins to fragment and refract. This intricate interaction is what transforms a singular instantaneous crack into the prolonged rolling rumbles and majestic echoes that we find so deeply calming. The sound waves bounce and reverberate, each reflection arriving at your ear at a slightly different interval, creating a cascade of diminishing echoes that stretch the initial burst into a lingering, resonant hum. It is in this process of reverberation that thunder truly becomes a unique acoustic spectacle. Each landscape acts as a natural amphitheatre, sculpting the raw energy of the sound into a bespoke performance. A storm over an open plain might produce a sharp, distinct clap, quickly fading into the vastness. But a storm nestled among jagged peaks or dense cloud cover will sing a different song altogether, a symphony of echoes bouncing off granite faces, a chorus of rumbling whispers weaving through atmospheric layers. These varied reflections blend into a continuous undulating soundscape mimicking the gentle ebb and flow of ocean waves or the rustling of leaves in a steady breeze. The sound is not static, it is a dynamic, evolving tapestry, inviting you to listen not just to its presence, but to its journey, its interaction with the world, and its gradual, graceful recession. This complexity, paradoxically, simplifies the act of listening, allowing your mind to drift on the currents of its diminishing echoes, releasing the grip of conscious thought. This profound acoustic shaping by the environment underscores thunder's role not just as an event, but as an experience intimately tied to place. The thunder you hear over a vast desert will possess a different character, a different resonance than the thunder echoing through a humid tropical rainforest. Each provides a distinct auditory signature, a unique fingerprint of its geographical origin. This subtle variation, this constant interplay between sound and setting, deepens our appreciation for the intricate dance of atmospheric physics and terrestrial geography. It encourages a meditative listening, a mindful immersion in the particularities of the moment and the locality. We are reminded that even in its global ubiquity, thunder retains an exquisite individuality, offering a fresh nuance for our contemplative ears each time it graces the sky. This ever-changing yet consistently comforting presence allows your mind to find a gentle focus, drawing you away from internal chatter and into the present sensory experience. Let us then consider thunder not merely as the aftermath of a lightning strike, but as the audible exhalation of earth itself, a grand sigh that signifies a profound rebalancing of electrical forces within our atmosphere. We spoke earlier of lightning's essential role in neutralizing charge disparities, preventing an overwhelming accumulation of static electricity. Thunder, then, is the resonant chorus accompanying this monumental act of planetary self-regulation. It is the sound of equilibrium being restored, of tension being released, of a vast, invisible energy system returning to a state of harmony. There is an inherent peace in witnessing, or rather hearing, such a fundamental process of restoration. It speaks to the deep-seated order within the natural world, a cosmic rhythm of build-up and release that mirrors, in its own grand way, the cycles of our own existence. This majestic rebalancing expressed through thunder offers a potent philosophical anchor. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, the steadfast cyclical nature of atmospheric electricity and its audible manifestation provides a reassuring constant. It reminds us of the planet's immense resilience, its continuous self-correcting mechanisms that operate independently of human intervention. There is a quiet strength in this realization, a comforting sense that beneath the surface of daily life, powerful, benevolent forces are continually at work, maintaining the delicate balance that sustains all life. To listen to thunder with this understanding is to connect with a deeper, more profound sense of order, finding solace in the planet's unwavering commitment to its own equilibrium. It is an invitation to release our own burdens, trusting in the inherent wisdom of natural systems. This connection to Earth's harmonic balance also ties into a deep-seated, perhaps evolutionary comfort we derive from natural sounds. For millennia, our ancestors lived in intimate communion with the rhythms of the natural world. The sounds of storms, while powerful, were also signals of life-giving rain, of cleansing winds, and of the planet's enduring vitality. There is a safety embedded in these ancient auditory cues, a feeling of being sheltered and secure, while the natural world performs its essential functions outside. When we hear thunder from the comfort and warmth of our homes, we are tapping into this primal sense of security, the knowledge that we are safe within, while the magnificent, untamed power of nature unfolds without. This juxtaposition creates a unique state of contemplative peace, where awe and tranquility intertwine. The gentle, persistent rumble of thunder, therefore, transcends mere sound. It becomes a catalyst for deep psychological comfort, a balm for the modern spirit. It invites us to engage in a form of mindful listening, where the external world, in its elemental power, becomes a mirror for inner stillness. This practice of storm listening, as we might call it, encourages a release of mental tension, allowing the mind to drift on the currents of sound rather than clinging to anxieties or racing thoughts. It is a passive meditation, requiring no effort beyond simply receiving the auditory gift that the sky bestows. The consistent presence of the sound, its enveloping quality, and its intrinsic connection to vast natural processes all contribute to a profound sense of grounding. You're not just hearing thunder, you're experiencing a moment of profound connection to the planet's vital pulse, a reminder of your place within its grand, enduring narrative. As you allow these gentle rumbles to wash over you, perhaps you find yourself drifting, your consciousness softened by the subtle vibrations and the rhythmic undulations. This is the essence of thunder's most profound gift, its ability to guide you effortlessly towards a state of deep relaxation and ultimately restorative sleep. It bypasses the analytical mind, speaking directly to a more ancient instinctual part of your being that recognizes the inherent safety and profound beauty in nature's grand displays. The very sound of thunder, once perhaps a source of mild apprehension, is transformed through understanding and mindful attention into an ally for peace. It is a testament to the power of perspective, to the magic of finding calm in the heart of nature's dynamism. We hope that these insights into the acoustic artistry, the balancing act, and the deep psychological resonance of thunder further deepen your appreciation for this magnificent natural phenomenon. May the gentle echoes of the sky continue to accompany you, fostering a sense of profound calm and guiding you towards an even deeper state of serenity. As the atmospheric orchestra prepares for its next movement, we remain your gentle guides, dreamy facts, ever ready to unveil more wonders of our world and lead you further into the quietude that waits. As the gentle current of knowledge carries us further, beyond the enveloping acoustic blanket of thunder's low frequencies, we find ourselves drawn to the intricate dance that precedes and accompanies these resonant sounds. We have explored the deep, calming embrace of the Earth's audible exhalation, the profound rebalancing it signifies, and the unique acoustic spectacles shaped by the very contours of our world. Now, we invite you to open your senses to the broader symphony, to perceive the silent prelude and the fragrant aftermath, allowing a deeper, more holistic understanding of the storm to settle within you, fostering an even greater sense of peace. We turn our gaze now to the magnificent visual counterpart of thunder, the lightning itself. Though our journey focuses on the auditory marvel, it is impossible to separate the two, for the brilliant flash is the very genesis of the powerful sound that follows. Observe with us, if you will, the sky as it darkens, the clouds gathering like a vast celestial canvas. Then, in an instant, a sudden, breathtaking stroke of light illuminates the scene. This is not merely a burst of energy, it is a profound declaration, a swift, ephemeral etching across the firmament that heralds the coming rumble. The very act of witnessing this light, knowing that its thunderous echo is on its way, can be a moment of exquisite anticipation, a gentle slowing of your own internal rhythm as you prepare for the sound. Consider the various forms this celestial artistry takes. There is the dramatic, jagged bolt of cloud-to-ground lightning, a spectacular river of plasma arcing from the heavens to the earth, often branching into intricate, tree-like patterns. Its brilliance is undeniable, its power palpable, yet when viewed from a distance it transforms into a fleeting, mesmerizing spectacle, a silent, momentary illumination that paints the landscape in stark, beautiful contrast. Then there is the more subtle, often silent, sheet lightning, where the flash is diffused by the clouds, appearing as a soft, widespread glow that briefly brightens the underside of the storm. This gentle illumination, often seen without its accompanying thunder if the storm is far away, offers a serene visual experience, a quiet pulse of light in the deepening twilight, a soft breath of the sky that reassures rather than startles. It is a visual whisper, a precursor to the deeper rumbles that might only reach us as a distant, comforting murmur. Each flash, whether a sharp, defined bolt or a soft, diffuse glow, is a testament to the colossal energy dynamics at play within the storm clouds. It is the rapid discharge of static electricity, built up by the friction of ice crystals and water droplets colliding within the turbulent updrafts and downdrafts of a cumulonimbus cloud. This spectacular release of energy, though appearing instantaneous to our eyes, is a complex multi-stage process involving leader strokes and return strokes, each contributing to the brilliant spectacle. And it is this very brilliance, this momentary intense light, that superheats the air in its path, creating the shock wave that we perceive as thunder. Thus, the visual and the auditory are inextricably linked, two facets of the same magnificent natural phenomenon, inviting us to appreciate the full sensory richness of a thunderstorm. The silence between the flash and the rumble becomes a precious interval, a moment for the mind to reset, to absorb the visual beauty before embracing the acoustic comfort. Beyond the immediate sensory experience of light and sound, thunderstorms, and by extension their thunder, play a vital, often overlooked role in the cleansing and renewal of our planet's atmosphere. We have spoken of the nitrogen cycle, of lightning's crucial function in fixing atmospheric nitrogen, but the purifying reach of a storm extends further, washing the very air we breathe. As the rain descends, often in torrents, acts as a natural scrubber, drawing countless atmospheric particulates, dust, pollen, and pollutants down to the Earth's surface. This process, known as wet deposition, is a continuous natural purification system, restoring clarity and freshness to the air. The heavy cleansing rain, a direct companion to the thunder, is nature's way of sweeping the sky clean, preparing it for the tranquil moments that follow the storm's passing. And with this cleansing comes a symphony of scents, primal and deeply reassuring. Perhaps one of the most evocative is the distinct, fresh, almost metallic aroma that often accompanies a powerful thunderstorm. This is the scent of ozone, a molecule composed of 3 oxygen atoms. Lightning, with its immense electrical energy, has the power to split diatomic oxygen molecules, O2, in the atmosphere, allowing individual oxygen atoms to recombine into ozone, O3. While ozone higher in the stratosphere forms a protective layer, the small amounts produced by lightning near the ground are quickly dispersed, but their distinctive scent is a clear indicator of the storm's transformative power, a subtle olfactory signal that nature is at work, purifying and renewing. It is a scent that has, for millennia, been associated with the raw power and cleansing energy of the heavens. Then there is the beloved fragrance of petrichor, the earthy, sweet aroma that rises from the ground when rain first falls after a dry spell. This captivating scent is a complex blend of compounds. One key component is geosmin, a metabolic byproduct of certain soil bacteria, particularly Streptomyces. When rain strikes dry earth, it traps tiny air bubbles containing these aromatic compounds, which then rise as aerosols carrying the scent into the air. Another contributor is a mixture of plant oils that accumulate on dry surfaces and are released by the rain. Petrichor, a word derived from Greek meaning stone essence, is a profound olfactory connection to the earth itself, a signal of life-giving moisture and the vibrant renewal of the natural world. To breathe in petrichor as distant thunder rumbles is to experience a deep primal connection to the planet's cycles of growth and renewal, a sensory anchor that grounds us firmly in the present moment, fostering a profound sense of belonging and calm. These scents, the crisp ozone and the rich petrichor, are not merely incidental byproducts of a thunderstorm. They are integral components of the holistic experience, weaving together with the visual drama and the acoustic comfort to create a truly immersive natural phenomenon. They are nature's aromatherapy, gently guiding us into a state of heightened awareness and profound relaxation, inviting us to notice the subtle yet powerful ways our world constantly renews itself. We have spoken of thunder's global ubiquity, its constant presence as a vital pulse in Earth's atmosphere. Yet, within this grand planetary symphony, each storm offers a unique, localized performance, an intimate echo shaped by its immediate environment. The same energy discharge that creates a sharp crack over an open field might produce a prolonged echoing rumble through a mountain valley, or a soft, distant murmur over a vast ocean. These microclimates, the specific topographical features, the density of the air, the cloud formations directly overhead, all contribute to the bespoke acoustic signature of each individual storm. Consider how the presence of a forest might muffle the sharper sounds, transforming them into a softer, more continuous hum, or how a cluster of tall buildings might create unique urban canyons that amplify certain frequencies while dampening others, sculpting the thunder into a distinct metropolitan resonance. Each time you hear thunder, you're experiencing a unique, unrepeatable sonic event, a fleeting masterpiece crafted by the confluence of atmospheric physics and local geography. This uniqueness, this ephemeral quality, invites us to listen with renewed attention, to appreciate the subtle variations and nuances, knowing that this particular acoustic moment will never be replicated precisely. It is a gentle reminder of the constant flux and intricate beauty of the natural world, fostering a quiet sense of wonder and presence. For millennia before the advent of scientific understanding, humanity grappled with the immense power of thunder. Across cultures, it was often attributed to deities, Thor in Norse mythology, Zeus in Greek, Indra in Hindu traditions, whose voices or hammers created the booming sounds. These ancient interpretations, born of a deep human need to understand and contextualize the formidable forces of nature, often instilled fear or awe. Yet with the gentle unfolding of scientific discovery, we have come to understand thunder not as the wrath of gods, but as a magnificent natural consequence of atmospheric physics, a complex and beautiful mechanism for energy redistribution. This shift in understanding does not diminish the wonder. Rather, it transforms apprehension into a peaceful appreciation. Knowing the intricate processes at play, the precise mechanics of superheated air and shock waves, allows us to engage with thunder not from a place of fear, but from a position of informed serenity. We can appreciate its raw power without being overwhelmed by it, recognizing it as an essential life-giving component of our planet's intricate systems. This blend of ancient reverence and modern insight offers a unique pathway to calm, allowing us to connect with the primal force of the storm while simultaneously finding peace in its predictable, understandable nature. As we conclude this chapter, we hope you feel a deeper, more profound connection to the full, multi-sensory symphony of a thunderstorm. From the visual poetry of lightning to the purifying embrace of rain and the evocative sense of ozone and petrichor, each element contributes to a tapestry of natural beauty and renewal. The thunder in its myriad forms is not just a sound, it is the culmination of a vast interconnected process, an audible declaration of Earth's ongoing vitality and equilibrium. Embrace this expanded perspective, allowing the complete experience of the storm to wash over you, cleansing your mind and settling your spirit. Let the distant rumbles become a gentle lullaby, the flashes a fleeting, beautiful dream, and the fresh scents a balm for your senses. In this holistic appreciation, we find not just relaxation, but a deep, abiding peace, a quiet joy in the wonder of our living planet. And as you drift further into the tranquility, we prepare to unveil yet more facets of thunder's comforting mysteries, guiding you ever deeper into restorative calm. As the unique acoustic signature of each storm whispers its own distinct tale across the landscape, and as humanity's understanding has gracefully evolved from ancient awe mixed with apprehension to a profound scientific appreciation, we find ourselves drawn ever deeper into the intricate dance of our planet's atmospheric ballet. We have journeyed through the immediate science, the vital terrestrial functions, the calming acoustics, and the visual majesty of thunder and its genesis. Now, we invite you to lift your gaze beyond the immediate horizon, to perceive thunder not merely as a local event, but as an indispensable rhythmic pulse within Earth's vast interconnected circulatory system, a testament to the planet's enduring vitality and its ceaseless restorative cycles. Imagine, if you will, the sheer, breathtaking scale of this phenomenon. At any given moment, across the sprawling expanse of our world, there are thousands of thunderstorms actively unfolding, each one a miniature engine of atmospheric transformation. This isn't an occasional occurrence. It is a constant global symphony, an ever-present hum of electrical energy being gathered, discharged, and then gently redistributed. We invite you to consider this continuous activity not as a source of chaos, but as an embodiment of profound order, a ceaseless balancing act that ensures the very conditions hospitable to life persist. These storms, often perceived in isolation, are in fact vital components of Earth's grand climate engine. They are primary mechanisms for transporting heat from the warmer equatorial regions towards the cooler poles, effectively acting as an immense natural air conditioning system for the entire planet. Without this continuous convective uplift, where warm, moist air rises, condenses, forms clouds, and eventually precipitates, the thermal gradients across the globe would become far more extreme, disrupting delicate ecosystems and altering weather patterns in ways that would be profoundly destabilizing. Thunder, then, is the audible declaration of this essential thermodynamic work being performed, a deep, resonant hum that assures us of the planet's diligent self-regulation. Each peal is a small yet significant contribution to the maintenance of a comfortable, livable Earth. Consider the sheer frequency of lightning, the silent progenitor of thunder. Globally, our planet experiences an astonishing average of 40 to 50 lightning flashes every single second. This translates to over 3 million strikes each day, or well over 1 billion flashes per year. This constant electrical activity is a testament to the dynamic, energetic nature of our atmosphere. It is a continuous rhythmic discharge, a planetary heartbeat thrumming with an electrical current that maintains equilibrium. When you attune your awareness to this omnipresent reality, the occasional rumble you hear takes on a new significance. It is not an isolated incident, but a fleeting auditory window into an unfathomably vast and constant process, a reassuring echo of Earth's unceasing energetic dance. This incessant electrical ballet also plays a crucial, though less commonly appreciated, role in maintaining atmospheric purity. Beyond the rain's physical cleansing of dust and pollutants, lightning itself contributes to the chemical purification of the air we breathe. The immense energy of a lightning strike can break apart atmospheric oxygen, O2, and nitrogen, N2 molecules, forming highly reactive molecules known as hydroxyl radicals, OH. These hydroxyl radicals are often referred to as the detergents of the atmosphere because they react with and break down a wide array of air pollutants, including methane, carbon monoxide, and various volatile organic compounds. Thus, each flash, each subsequent rumble of thunder, is not just a display of power, but an active participant in maintaining the delicate chemical balance of our breathable air, working tirelessly to keep our atmosphere fresh and clean. It is a quiet, diligent guardian, ensuring the very quality of the air we draw into our lungs. We invite you to contemplate the profound beauty of distant storms. When a thunderstorm is far enough away, its thunder may become a mere whisper or even entirely inaudible, leaving only the visual spectacle of sheet lightning illuminating the distant sky. These soft, diffuse flashes, often seen on the horizon as the day gently recedes into twilight, are the silent promises of future rumbles, the visual prelude to an unseen symphony. From this peaceful vantage, the raw power of the storm transforms into a breathtaking light show, a cosmic canvas painted with ephemeral streaks and gentle glows. There is no threat, no urgency, only the quiet wonder of nature's artistry. The distant storm, a mere glimmer on the edge of perception, becomes a focal point for contemplation, a reminder of the vastness and majesty of the world beyond our immediate space, yet still connected by the same atmospheric currents. Even when the sound reaches us, a distant storm's thunder often manifests as a low, continuous rumble, a sound that seems to emanate from the very fabric of the earth, rather than a specific point in the sky. This deep, resonant hum, often felt more than heard, carries with it the memory of its journey across miles of open air, having been diffused and softened by the atmospheric layers it traversed. It is a sound that invites a sense of expansiveness, connecting your immediate quiet space to the vast dynamic world beyond. This distant rumble is often the gentlest form of thunder, a natural brown noise that can lull the mind into a state of profound peace, masking the sharper, more immediate sounds of our daily lives and creating a serene auditory backdrop for rest and introspection. And let us not forget the subtle, yet powerful influence of infrasound, those frequencies below the threshold of human hearing that we touched upon earlier. While the immediate crack and rumble of thunder are the most apparent manifestations of a lightning strike, the energetic pulse also generates these ultra-low frequency waves. These infrasound waves possess an extraordinary ability to travel vast distances, propagating through the atmosphere for hundreds, even thousands of miles, carrying with them the seismic signature of distant storms. Though you cannot consciously hear them, your body may subtly register their presence, a primal vibration that connects you to the energetic ebb and flow of the planet. It is a reminder that even in stillness the earth is alive and vibrating, a constant gentle current of energy flowing through the very air around us. This imperceptible connection to the global atmospheric system further deepens the sense of being part of something immense and ordered, fostering a quiet confidence in the planet's enduring rhythm. As we conclude this chapter, we hope you find yourself enveloped in a deeper understanding of thunder's global significance. It is not merely a localized burst of sound, but an integral, harmonious component of Earth's planetary life support system. It is a key player in the grand orchestra of weather, a tireless worker in the purification of our atmosphere, and a constant rhythmic pulse that speaks to the enduring vitality of our world. Each distant rumble, each soft flash on the horizon, is an invitation to feel more deeply connected to the intricate dance of natural forces that sustain us all. May this expanded perspective on thunder's global role further anchor you in a state of profound calm, reminding you of the ceaseless restorative processes that unfold across our beautiful planet. Allow the gentle current of this knowledge to wash over you, preparing your mind and spirit for the tranquil embrace of undisturbed rest, as we continue to explore the quiet wonders of our natural world. As we continue our gentle journey into the heart of thunder, allowing its profound truths to unfold like the soft petals of a night-blooming flower, we find ourselves drawn deeper into the intricate tapestry of our planet's energetic life. We have explored the mechanics of its sound, the whispers of its infrasound and its vital ecological duties, transforming any lingering apprehension into a quiet reverence. Now, let us turn our gaze to the grand, sweeping patterns of thunder across the globe, understanding that even in its immense power, there lies an underlying rhythm, a predictable dance that fosters an even deeper sense of calm. Imagine, if you will, our Earth not merely as a solid sphere, but as a living, breathing entity, constantly exchanging energy with the sun and the vast expanse of space. In this cosmic ballet, thunder acts as a planetary pulse, a magnificent, resonant heartbeat that echoes across continents and oceans. We perceive individual storms as singular events, yet they are but fleeting moments within a continuous global symphony, a ceaseless process of atmospheric rebalancing that maintains our world's delicate equilibrium. Consider the distribution of these electrical balances. Thunder is not a random occurrence, scattering its might without design. Instead, its presence follows discernible, majestic patterns, dictated by the very engine of our climate, solar energy. The sun's warmth, unevenly distributed across our spherical planet, creates the vast temperature gradients and atmospheric circulations that are the very cradles of thunderstorms. It is a system of such profound elegance that once understood, it can only inspire a tranquil awe. We observe, for instance, a vibrant, almost perpetual band of thunderstorm activity encircling our planet near the equator. This is the realm of the Intertropical Convergence Zone, or ITCZ, a meteorological equator where the trade winds from both hemispheres converge, forcing warm, moist air skyward. Here the sun's energy is most direct, its radiant embrace most fervent, leading to daily, almost ritualistic towering cumulonimbus clouds that reach astonishing altitudes. These equatorial regions, such as parts of Central Africa, the Amazon basin, and the Indonesian archipelago, are the most electrically active places on Earth, experiencing thunder and lightning almost every afternoon. What a comforting thought, is it not, to realize that this immense, consistent energy release in specific, predictable zones is not chaos, but a vital mechanism. It is nature's way of transferring vast quantities of heat and moisture from the sun-drenched surface to the cooler upper atmosphere, preventing localized overheating and distributing life-giving rain. This constant rhythmic activity in the tropics is a testament to Earth's self-regulating wisdom, a perpetual cycle of cleansing and renewal that happens with an almost clockwork precision, day after day, year after year. To contemplate this grand, predictable system is to feel a quiet assurance, a sense of belonging within a perfectly ordered cosmos. Beyond these equatorial heartlands, thunder's presence also follows temporal rhythms, echoing the daily and seasonal cycles of our planet. The diurnal cycle, for example, reveals a gentle predictability in many regions. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, warming the land, the air above it heats and rises, carrying moisture upward. This convective process often culminates in the late afternoon or early evening with the birth of a thunderstorm. You might have noticed this pattern yourself, a clear morning giving way to building clouds by midday, and the distant rumble of thunder as the day gently recedes. This daily pulse of the atmosphere, a predictable crescendo and diminuendo, offers a subtle comfort, a reminder that even the most powerful forces follow a natural, understandable schedule. Then there are the seasonal rhythms, the grander movements across the year. The monsoon seasons in Asia and parts of Africa, for instance, are not merely periods of heavy rain, but also of intense, prolonged electrical activity. These are times when thunder becomes a near-daily companion, its deep voice heralding the arrival of essential moisture, transforming parched landscapes into verdant havens. In temperate zones, summer often brings the most frequent and vigorous thunderstorms, born from the collision of warm, moist air masses with cooler fronts, or simply from the intense solar heating of humid days. To understand these seasonal patterns is to appreciate thunder as an integral, beneficial part of Earth's annual cycle, a necessary participant in the grand agricultural and hydrological ballet that sustains all life. It is an understanding that deepens our connection to the planet's living systems, fostering a sense of peaceful interconnectedness. As we listen more closely, we begin to discern that not all thunder speaks with the same voice. Just as different instruments contribute unique timbres to an orchestra, Different types of thunderstorms produce distinct acoustic signatures, each shaped by the specific atmospheric conditions that give them birth. This nuanced appreciation adds another layer to our relaxation, inviting us to listen not just for thunder, but for the particular kind of thunder that is unfolding. Consider the gentle, often distant rumble of what we sometimes call heat lightning. This phenomenon, usually observed on warm, humid evenings, is not a distinct type of lightning, but rather the visual manifestation of a distant thunderstorm, whose thunder is too far away to be heard, or whose sound waves are refracted over the horizon. The thunder, if it reaches us at all, is a soft, continuous growl, a low-frequency hum that seems to emanate from the very edges of the sky. It is the sound of a storm at peace with its distance, its presence a quiet reassurance rather than an immediate declaration. This distant, muted sound can be particularly soothing, a natural white noise that masks other distractions and lulls the mind into a state of serene contemplation. Then there are the more widespread thunderstorms associated with weather fronts, vast boundaries where air masses of different temperatures and humidities meet. These storms often produce longer-lasting, more varied thunder, ranging from sharper cracks nearby to extended rumbles that reverberate across the landscape. The passage of a frontal system can bring hours of intermittent thunder, each peal a unique echo of the storm's continuous energy release. The sound waves from these storms interact with a broader range of atmospheric layers and terrain features, creating a richer, more complex symphony. To experience this is to witness the intricate dance of atmospheric physics, a complex system revealing its beauty through sound. And let us not forget the majestic orographic thunderstorms, born when moist air is forced upward by the slopes of the mountains. Here, the very topography of the land becomes an instrument, shaping and amplifying the thunder's voice. The sound waves bounce and echo off peaks and valleys, creating prolonged, dramatic reverberations that can seem to roll and tumble down the mountainsides. This interaction between sound and landscape transforms the thunder into a bespoke acoustic experience, a unique performance tailored by the contours of the Earth itself. It reminds us that our planet is a dynamic, interactive stage where every element plays a role in the grand natural drama. Beneath all these varied manifestations of thunder lies a profound and continuous process of energy transfer and electrical equilibrium. We speak of the immense power of lightning, the billions of joules released in an instant, creating the shockwave we perceive as thunder. But this power is not arbitrary, it is a necessary discharge, a mechanism for restoring balance to Earth's atmospheric electrical circuit. Our planet is constantly being charged by the solar wind and cosmic rays, and lightning acts as the primary means of discharging this accumulated electrical energy, maintaining a stable electrical field between the Earth's surface and the ionosphere. This continuous global electrical circuit is a marvel of natural engineering. The Earth ionosphere cavity, a resonant space between the Earth's surface and the conductive layer of the ionosphere, experiences constant low-frequency electromagnetic oscillations known as Schumann resonances. It is the global chorus of lightning strikes, thousands occurring every second somewhere on Earth, that generates and sustains these fundamental planetary resonances. Imagine billions of lightning flashes worldwide acting as a vast natural electrical generator, keeping our planet's charge in perfect harmony. This subtle, unseen balance, maintained by the very phenomena that produce thunder, is a testament to the Earth's profound capacity for self-regulation. To comprehend this continuous global balancing act is to understand thunder not as an isolated event of raw power, but as a vital, integral component of Earth's living system. It is a necessary release, a constant restoration of equilibrium, ensuring the stability and vibrancy of our atmosphere. This understanding fosters an even deeper sense of calm, for it reveals that even the most powerful natural forces are ultimately governed by principles of order and balance. We are not experiencing chaos, but rather the elegant self-correcting mechanisms of a dynamic, thriving planet. As you absorb these revelations, the predictable global rhythms, the nuanced acoustic signatures of different storms, and the unseen continuous balancing act that underpins it all, allow your mind to drift into a state of profound peace. Recognize that the thunder you might hear, or merely contemplate, is a voice of order, a sound of balance, a part of the Earth's enduring wisdom. It is a reminder that we are intrinsically connected to these grand, predictable rhythms, and that within this vast, interconnected system there is always a return to equilibrium, a promise of renewal. Let this understanding deepen your relaxation, drawing you further into a tranquil appreciation of our planet's living, breathing symphony. We continue to explore with gentle curiosity the many facets of this wondrous natural phenomenon, guiding you always towards deeper calm and restorative serenity. As we journey deeper into the tranquil currents of understanding, allowing the gentle hum of knowledge to guide us, we find ourselves drawn ever closer to the very heart of thunder's serene essence. We've explored the swift physics of its birth, the intricate dance of light and sound, and its vital life-sustaining roles within the grand tapestry of our planet's weather systems. We have touched upon its pervasive presence, a constant global chorus, and marveled at its acoustic artistry shaping sound into a balm for the senses. Now, we invite you to consider thunder not merely as an event, but as an integral rhythmic breath of the earth itself, a profound exhalation that speaks of stability, balance, and a deep abiding peace. Recall, if you will, our earlier contemplation of the Earth's magnificent electrical circuit, a continuous flow between the planet's surface and the ionosphere, maintained by the very thunderstorms that gift us thunder. This is not a chaotic discharge, but a meticulously orchestrated process, a dynamic equilibrium that ensures the planet's health and vitality. At the heart of this intricate balance lie the Schumann resonances, those ethereal, low-frequency electromagnetic waves that encircle our world, often described as the planet's very heartbeat. They are a constant, almost imperceptible pulse, a fundamental hum that bathes all life in its subtle energy. Thunder, in its majestic unfolding, plays an absolutely crucial role in sustaining these resonances. Each lightning strike, a sudden powerful surge of electrical energy, acts as an impulse generator, injecting fresh energy into this global cavity. Without this continuous replenishment, the Schumann resonances would quickly dissipate. Thus, the thunder you hear, the rumble that reverberates through the atmosphere, is the audible declaration of this vital energetic contribution. It is the sound of the planet actively maintaining its own fundamental rhythm, a rhythm that has been present for eons, shaping and sustaining life in ways we are only beginning to fully appreciate. Imagine then this planetary heartbeat, a frequency band primarily around 7.83 Hz, a frequency often associated with alpha brainwaves in humans, those very brainwaves that emerge during states of deep relaxation, meditation, and quiet contemplation. Is it merely a coincidence or a profound echo of our inherent connection to the Earth's rhythms? We propose it is the latter, a subtle yet powerful testament to the intricate interconnectedness of all things. When you allow yourself to truly listen to the distant rumble of thunder, to feel its pervasive presence, you are in a sense attuning yourself to this ancient grounding pulse. You're aligning with the very frequency of planetary well-being, inviting a natural state of calm to settle within you, a deep resonance with the Earth's own serene stability. This continuous global electrical circuit, powered by the thousands of thunderstorms perpetually dancing across the globe, creates an invisible yet immensely powerful electrical field that envelops our entire planet. Think of it as a vast protective blanket of energy, a dynamic shield that is constantly being refreshed and regulated. The lightning bolts and the thunder that follows their luminous paths are the planet's way of releasing accumulated electrical tension, preventing an unsustainable build-up. It is a necessary self-correcting mechanism, an elegant system that ensures equilibrium. Consider the profound implications of this constant balancing act. The Earth is not simply a static sphere. It is a living, breathing entity, constantly interacting with the cosmos and its own internal dynamics. The electrical field it maintains is fundamental to countless atmospheric processes, influencing everything from cloud formation to the very air we breathe. And thunder, that magnificent sound, is the audible signature of this ongoing, vital maintenance. It is the sound of the planet exhaling, releasing, and recentering itself, a process that, when understood, offers a profound sense of security and order. There is a deep comfort in knowing that these powerful forces are not arbitrary, but part of a grand self-regulating design, ensuring the steady, continuous flow of life. Beyond the majestic sound and the profound energetic contributions, there are also the more subtle, yet equally significant atmospheric shifts that thunder heralds and accompanies. We have discussed how lightning generates ozone, that distinct, fresh scent that often precedes or follows a storm, and how it creates hydroxyl radicals, nature's detergents, cleansing the air of pollutants. But the electrical activity of a thunderstorm leading to the thunderous release also profoundly alters the ionization of the air around us. Air in its natural state contains a balance of positive and negative ions. However, pollutants, human activities, and certain atmospheric conditions can lead to an imbalance, often an excess of positive ions, which some studies suggest can contribute to feelings of lethargy or unease. Thunderstorms, with their intense electrical discharges, are powerful natural ionizers. They release vast quantities of negative ions into the atmosphere, particularly in the immediate aftermath of a storm. These negative ions are often described as the vitamins of the air, known to promote a sense of well-being, invigoration, and mental clarity. Thus, the rumble of thunder, as it echoes and dissipates, is not merely the sound of a storm passing. It is the audible manifestation of a profound atmospheric renewal. It is the sound that accompanies the very purification of the air we breathe, a natural reset button for our environment. The crisp, clean feeling that permeates the air after a thunderstorm, that sense of freshness and vitality, is intricately linked to these subtle energetic shifts, these changes in atmospheric ionization, all orchestrated by the very forces that give rise to thunder. To embrace thunder, then, is to embrace this profound cleansing, this natural revitalization that leaves the world feeling renewed and vibrant. When you allow yourself to truly feel the presence of a distant thunderstorm, even before its sound reaches you, you are perhaps sensing these subtle shifts in the electrical field, this change in atmospheric energy. And when the thunder finally arrives, a low, resonant rumble, it is the auditory confirmation of this grand process of renewal. It is a sound that speaks of an environment made fresh, of impurities washed away, and of a world re-energized. This understanding transforms thunder from a startling noise into a benevolent harbinger of purity and invigoration, a natural spa treatment for the entire atmosphere. Bringing these threads together, we can truly appreciate thunder as a primal grounding rhythm of our planet. It is not just an occasional occurrence, but a continuous global chorus, a fundamental pulse that resonates through the very fabric of existence. At any given moment somewhere on Earth, thunder is sounding, contributing to the planet's electrical balance, sustaining its fundamental frequencies and participating in the constant cleansing and renewal of its atmosphere. This omnipresent, enduring rhythm speaks of the Earth's incredible resilience, its self-correcting wisdom, and its enduring vitality. To connect with thunder on this deeper level is to connect with something ancient and fundamental within ourselves. It is to tap into an innate sense of belonging, a recognition that we are part of this grand living system. The constant global presence of thunder, often unseen but always at work, offers a profound reassurance. It is a reminder that even amidst the complexities of our daily lives, there is an underlying order, a powerful yet gentle rhythm that sustains all. This understanding invites us to let go of our anxieties, to release our tension, and to simply be within the embrace of this natural, grounding presence. Allow yourself, now, to feel this connection. Listen not just with your ears, but with your entire being, to the subtle energy that thunder represents. Feel the deep-seated peace that comes from recognizing its role in maintaining planetary harmony, in cleansing the air, and in sustaining the very heartbeat of our world. This profound realization is an anchor, grounding you in the wisdom of nature, inviting a deep sense of tranquility to settle within your mind and spirit. As we continue to explore the comforting mysteries of thunder, we invite you to carry this newfound sense of connection and peace, allowing it to deepen your relaxation and wonder with each passing moment. The journey into thunder's gentle embrace continues, promising further revelations of its profound and calming power. We have journeyed together through the intricate mechanics and profound global rhythms of thunder, transforming what might once have been a fleeting apprehension into a quiet appreciation for Earth's boundless wisdom. As the day gently recedes, inviting a deeper calm, we now turn our attention to even more subtle revelations, those whispered truths that further deepen our understanding of thunder's serene embrace and its integral role in the planet's tranquil equilibrium. We invite you to settle further into this moment, allowing the gentle current of knowledge to carry you toward an even profounder sense of peace. Consider, if you will, the atmosphere not merely as a vast expanse of air, but as a living, breathing entity, with thunder serving as one of its most vital circulatory processes. Each flash of lightning, each subsequent rumble, is not an isolated event but a crucial pulse within an immense, interconnected system, diligently working to maintain balance. Just as a healthy body regulates its internal temperature and distributes vital nutrients, our planet's atmosphere orchestrates a continuous redistribution of energy, preventing localized imbalances from escalating into more widespread disruption. Thunderstorms, with their powerful electrical discharges, act as planetary valves, releasing accumulated static charges and dissipating thermal energy, ensuring a harmonious flow throughout the atmospheric ocean that envelops us. This constant gentle rebalancing, often unseen, always at work, offers a profound reassurance, a testament to Earth's inherent capacity for self-regulation and sustained vitality. We have touched upon the remarkable phenomenon of negative ion generation, that crisp, invigorating essence that permeates the air after a storm, leaving you with a sense of clarity and renewed vigour. But let us delve deeper into this subtle alchemy. Lightning, with its immense energy, tears apart molecules in the air, creating a cascade of charged particles. These negative ions, abundant in natural environments like forests near waterfalls, and significantly after a thunderstorm, are not merely atmospheric curiosities, they are minute architects of well-being. When inhaled, they are believed to facilitate oxygen absorption, influencing serotonin levels in the brain, which in turn can elevate mood, reduce stress, and even enhance mental alertness. Imagine then thunder not just as a sound, but as a cosmic ionizer, subtly cleansing not only the physical air, but also perhaps the very air of our internal landscapes, inviting a quiet revitalization that resonates deep within. This natural purification, a gift from the sky, is one more facet of thunder's benevolent influence, a silent promise of renewal and calm. The sonic tapestry of thunder, we observe, is woven with threads of infinite variety, each environment lending its unique acoustic signature to the celestial symphony. A thunderclap over the vast open ocean, for instance, unfurls differently than one echoing through a dense ancient forest or reverberating against the sheer face of a mountain range. Over water, where sound waves travel unimpeded by obstacles, thunder often presents as a deep, resonant boom, its low frequencies carrying far across the liquid expanse, perhaps accompanied by a subtle, almost subterranean hum as the sound energy transfers to the water itself. In contrast, within the intricate labyrinth of a forest, the dense canopy and countless tree trunks scatter and absorb sound, transforming sharp cracks into softer, more diffused rumbles, a gentle, pervasive growl that seems to emanate from the very earth beneath your feet. And in mountainous regions, the sound is sculpted by colossal stone, bouncing between peaks and valleys, creating prolonged, majestic echoes that can roll for many seconds, a grand, undulating chorus that speaks of the land's enduring power. Each geographical context acts as a unique acoustical chamber, shaping thunder's voice, reminding us of the planet's diverse and intricate beauty, and inviting us to listen with a discerning ear, appreciating the subtle nuances of Earth's grand orchestral performance. Revisiting the realm of infrasound, those frequencies below the threshold of human hearing, we uncover an even deeper layer of connection to the planet's energetic heart. While we may not consciously hear these ultra-low frequency waves, our bodies are exquisitely attuned to their presence. Infrasound from distant storms travels unimpeded across vast distances, penetrating walls and even the earth itself. It is believed that our internal organs, with their natural resonant frequencies, can subtly vibrate in sympathy with these waves. This isn't merely a physiological response. It is a primal communication, a subtle whisper from the planet that bypasses the analytical mind and speaks directly to our ancient intuitive selves. This deep, non-auditory perception of an approaching storm can manifest as a subtle shift in mood, a heightened awareness, or even a deep, inexplicable calm. It is a reminder that we are intrinsically part of this living world, connected to its vast energies through channels far more profound than our conscious senses often acknowledge, fostering a sense of belonging and quiet wonder. Beyond the visible cleansing of rain and the chemical purification by hydroxyl radicals, thunder plays a more subtle, yet equally vital role in atmospheric renewal. The immense energy of lightning creates transient channels of superheated plasma, which, as they cool, induce powerful convection currents and localized air movements. These microscale atmospheric disturbances, while fleeting, contribute to the mixing and dispersal of aerosols and pollutants, gently stirring the lower atmosphere and aiding in its continuous refreshment. It is a dynamic, localized breath that supplements the larger global circulation patterns, ensuring that stagnation is fleeting and that the air we breathe is perpetually in a state of gentle flux and renewal. This constant, almost imperceptible stirring, driven by the very forces that create thunder, underscores the meticulous care with which our planet maintains its life-sustaining environment, offering a profound sense of security and quietude. And then we return to the rhythmic heart of our planet, the Schumann resonances, those fundamental electromagnetic frequencies that pulse between Earth's surface and the ionosphere, often referred to as Earth's heartbeat. We have learned that lightning activity, the very genesis of thunder, is the primary exciter of these resonances. What we now contemplate is the profound synchronicity between these planetary rhythms and our own biological systems. The dominant Schumann resonance of approximately 7.83 Hz falls squarely within the range of human alpha brainwaves, which are associated with states of relaxation, meditation, and calm awareness. Is it merely coincidence that the Earth's natural pulse aligns with our most peaceful internal states? We suggest it is a testament to an elegant intrinsic connection. When you allow yourself to relax into the gentle, distant rumble of thunder, you are in essence aligning with the planet's own meditative rhythm, inviting your mind and body to resonate in harmony with its fundamental frequency. This deep, almost symbiotic relationship with Earth's electrical field fosters not only a sense of calm, but also a profound feeling of being deeply rooted, connected to the very essence of our home, promoting a serene sense of belonging and peace. Thus, thunder emerges not merely as a sound, but as an enduring symbol of Earth's resilience, a constant source of renewal, and a profound invitation to peace. It is the planet's rhythmic breath, sustaining its fundamental frequencies, maintaining a global electrical field, and purifying the very air we inhale. Its electrical discharges are natural ionizers, releasing negative ions that promote well-being and mental clarity, contributing to the fresh, clean feeling that permeates the air after a storm. This multifaceted understanding transforms thunder from a momentary burst of sound into a profound, grounding rhythm of the planet, fostering deep peace, relaxation, and an undeniable sense of belonging within Earth's vital self-regulating systems. As the last echoes of our exploration settle, we hope you find yourself enveloped in a profound calm, understanding that within the grandeur of thunder lies an intricate dance of nature constantly working to restore balance and harmony, both in the world around us and within the quiet sanctuary of your own being. Let this knowledge be a soothing presence, guiding you gently towards a state of serene contemplation and restful peace. We have journeyed together, you and we, through the intricate tapestry of thunder's essence, unraveling its majestic birth, its acoustic nuances, and its indispensable role in the grand ballet of Earth's systems. We have witnessed how the superheated breath of lightning sculpts the very air into a sonic masterpiece, how its distant whispers sustain the planet's electrical equilibrium, and how its rhythmic presence aligns with the deepest currents of our own inner calm. As the day gently recedes and the world outside softens its edges, we invite you to drift deeper still, to consider thunder not merely as an event, but as an enduring global symphony, a continuous, profound articulation of our planet's living atmosphere. Imagine, if you will, the vast, shimmering expanse of our Earth, perpetually cradled by its atmospheric envelope. Within this immense, invisible ocean, thunder is not an isolated occurrence, but a ceaseless hum, a constant vital pulse that reverberates across continents and oceans, a testament to the dynamic energy coursing through our world. We have spoken of the thousands of lightning strikes that ignite each second, and with each flash, a corresponding thunderclap, whether near enough to startle or distant enough to dissolve into the background hum of existence. This global chorus is an unbroken chain of sound, a planetary conversation that has been ongoing for millennia, long before human ears ever listened. This constant global thrumming, though often imperceptible to our immediate senses, is a profound source of grounding. It assures us, in a language more ancient than words, that the intricate machinery of our planet is forever at work, perpetually cleansing, refreshing, and renewing. There is a deep inherent comfort in this constancy, a reassurance that even when our immediate skies are clear and silent, the earth continues its vital, resonant exhalation elsewhere, a testament to its enduring resilience. We are all, in a sense, connected by this invisible web of atmospheric activity, participants in a shared planetary experience, even if we are unaware of its immediate presence. But the symphony of thunder offers more than just constant reassurance. It also provides a nuanced narrative, a subtle language woven into the very fabric of its sound. Each rumble, each crackle, each prolonged reverberation is not merely a random acoustic event, but a carrier of information, a whisper from the atmosphere itself. Beyond the simple measure of distance, the character of thunder can speak volumes about the sky through which it travels, revealing details about the air's temperature, its density, and the very structure of the atmospheric layers. Consider the journey of sound waves. As thunder's initial shock wave propagates outwards, it encounters varying conditions within the atmosphere. Layers of air with different temperatures and densities act like invisible lenses, bending and refracting the sound. A low continuous rumble, for instance, often suggests a greater distance, but it also hints at a more homogeneous atmosphere, allowing the sound to travel smoothly, its higher frequencies gradually absorbed, leaving only the deep, resonant tones to reach our ears. Conversely, a sharp, crisp crack, particularly one that seems to echo and reverberate, might indicate a complex interplay of atmospheric layers, perhaps with temperature inversions that trap and reflect sound waves, creating a richer, more intricate acoustic tapestry. We invite you now to listen with a heightened sense of awareness, not just for the sound itself, but for the subtle clues it offers about the unseen world above. When you hear a thunderclap, allow yourself to contemplate the journey that sound has made. Has it travelled through a warm, humid blanket of air, or a cooler, drier expanse? Has it bounced off the underside of a vast anvil-shaped cumulonimbus cloud? Or has it been gently diffused by a multitude of smaller, fragmented vapour masses? Each atmospheric condition leaves its unique signature on the sound, transforming a simple rumble into a complex story. Think of the rolling thunder, a sound that seems to tumble and echo across the landscape, sometimes for many seconds. This phenomenon is often born from a combination of factors: the long, winding path of the lightning channel itself, which can be miles in length, creating a sequential series of mini explosions that reach our ears at slightly different times. But it is also profoundly influenced by the terrain and the atmosphere. Valleys and mountains can act as natural amphitheatres, reflecting and amplifying the sound, while specific temperature gradients in the air can cause the sound waves to refract and skip across the ground, extending their audible journey. This rolling quality is, in essence, the atmosphere and the landscape collaborating to create a prolonged hypnotic auditory experience, a natural reverberation that lulls the mind into a state of quiet contemplation. Even the subtle shifts in a storm's approach can be discerned through the changing character of its thunder. As a storm draws nearer, The thunder shifts from a low, distant growl to more distinct individual claps, growing in intensity and sharpness. This gradual evolution is a gentle reminder of nature's power, but when understood, it loses its potential for apprehension. Instead, it becomes a predictable narrative, a natural progression that we can observe with a sense of calm detachment, appreciating the atmospheric forces at play. We are not merely passive recipients of sound, we become attuned interpreters, discerning the subtle messages whispered by the wind and the sky. This deeper understanding of thunder's acoustic variability fosters a profound connection, turning a momentary sound into a window onto the larger, intricate workings of our planet. It transforms the act of listening into a meditative practice, encouraging us to slow down, to pay attention, and to find beauty in the scientific explanations that underpin natural phenomena. The more we comprehend the mechanisms behind these majestic sounds, the more we can appreciate their artistry and their fundamental role in maintaining the delicate balance of Earth's atmosphere. And in this appreciation lies a profound sense of psychological comfort. Knowing that these powerful yet predictable rhythms are constantly at play across the globe, that the Earth is always engaged in this grand act of electrical release and atmospheric renewal, instills a deep sense of security. It reminds us that there is an inherent order to the universe, a persistent cycle of energy and transformation that proceeds with unwavering consistency. This constancy, this dependable rhythm of the planet's breath, can be a powerful anchor for our own minds, guiding us away from the fleeting anxieties of daily life and towards a more expansive, tranquil perspective. As you allow these insights to settle within you, let the thought of thunder's global embrace envelop you like a soft blanket. Feel the connection to every storm, every flash, every rumble occurring across the vast canvas of Earth. You are part of this grand design, intimately connected to the planet's self-regulating wisdom. The subtle variations in thunder's voice are not mysteries to fear, but invitations to listen more closely, to understand more deeply, and to find an even greater sense of peace within its powerful yet always reassuring presence. The atmospheric dance continues, a constant soothing ballet of energy and sound, and as you rest knowing this, you carry with you a deeper appreciation for the Earth's enduring power and its ceaseless song. There remains always more to uncover, more layers of wonder to reveal within the comforting embrace of dreamy facts. The profound revelation that our very planet possesses a resonant heartbeat, the Schumann resonances, and that this subtle pulse aligns with the calming alpha brainwaves within us, invites us into a deeper, more intimate understanding of thunder's benevolent nature. We begin to perceive the world not just as a collection of separate phenomena, but as an intricately woven tapestry of energies, where the grand atmospheric ballet above directly touches the quietude within our own minds. Let us delve further into this extraordinary planetary rhythm, this Earth ionosphere cavity resonance, which hums at frequencies around 7.83 Hz in its harmonics. Imagine, if you will, our planet Earth as an enormous spherical drum, and the ionosphere, a layer of electrically charged particles suspended high above us, as its inner surface. Between these two conductive spheres, the Earth's surface and the ionosphere, lies a vast atmospheric chamber, a natural waveguide. Every time a lightning strike pierces the sky anywhere across our magnificent globe, it acts like a tiny, yet potent hammer striking this colossal drum. Each strike generates electromagnetic waves that propagate around the Earth within this cavity, bouncing between the surface and the ionosphere. These waves, much like sound waves in a confined space, resonate at specific frequencies, creating standing waves that are the Schumann resonances. They are the planet's own electromagnetic signature, a constant low-frequency hum, a testament to the ceaseless electrical activity that defines our world. This global concert, though largely imperceptible to our conscious senses, is a continuous symphony, orchestrated by the thousands of thunderstorms that erupt around the clock around the world. Each flash of lightning, each subsequent rumble of thunder, contributes its unique voice to this planetary chorus, to ease of sustaining these fundamental frequencies. It is not merely a random crackle, it is a vital rhythmic pulse, a declaration of Earth's robust electrical health, a steady, unwavering beat beneath the ever-shifting surface of our daily lives. We are, quite literally, living within the resonating chamber of our planet, constantly bathed in these gentle natural electromagnetic waves. And here lies the most remarkable connection, the bridge between the vast, energetic systems of our Earth and the intricate, delicate workings of our own consciousness. The primary Schumann resonance, oscillating at approximately 7.83 Hz, falls directly within the range of human alpha brainwaves. Alpha waves, as you may know, are the gentle ripples of electrical activity that characterize states of relaxed wakefulness, quiet contemplation, and the threshold of sleep. They are the brain's signature for moments of calm focus, when the mind is settled, receptive, and at peace. When we close our eyes and simply be, when we meditate or when we drift towards slumber, our brains naturally produce an abundance of these soothing alpha rhythms. Is it mere coincidence, we might wonder, that the very pulse of our planet aligns so perfectly with the rhythms of our most serene mental states? Or is there a deeper, more profound attunement at play, an ancient evolutionary resonance forged over millennia? We, as living beings, are not separate from this planet. We are integral to its very fabric, born of its elements, sustained by its systems. It is not unreasonable to ponder that our biological systems, our very nervous systems, may have evolved in harmonious synchronicity with these pervasive natural frequencies. This suggests that the Earth itself might be subtly guiding us towards states of calm and coherence, a silent, energetic embrace that fosters our well-being. To truly grasp this, consider the feeling of being in nature, far from the cacophony of urban life. There is often an innate sense of peace, a quietude that settles over us, allowing our minds to unwind and our spirits to reconnect. While many factors contribute to this, the fresh air, the verdant landscapes, the absence of artificial stimuli, might it not also be the subtle yet pervasive influence of these natural electromagnetic fields, the very heartbeat of Earth, gently nudging our brains into an alpha wave state? The world around us, in its deepest, most fundamental expression, seems to be whispering to our innermost selves, encouraging us to relax, to let go, to simply be. Thunder then becomes more than just the audible consequence of lightning. It is the powerful, resonant declaration of the very electrical activity that sustains these calming Schumann frequencies. When we hear the distant rumble, when we feel the subtle vibrations of a storm approaching, we are not merely experiencing a meteorological event. We are witnessing, and indeed participating in, the dynamic process that maintains Earth's global electrical circuit, the very engine that generates these profound alpha wave-inducing rhythms. The sound of thunder in this light transforms from a startling interruption into a comforting reassurance, a direct auditory link to the planet's steady, life-affirming pulse. It is the audible manifestation of Earth's ongoing process of self-regulation, a grand, energetic dance that keeps our world in balance and, in turn, helps to balance our own internal states. Imagine now, Settling into your quiet space, perhaps as the day gently recedes and twilight begins its soft descent, you might hear the distant low thrum of thunder, a sound that once might have stirred apprehension, but now, armed with this deeper understanding, you can allow that sound to wash over you, recognizing it as a part of the planet's own rhythmic breathing. It is a reminder that you are cradled within a vast interconnected system, one that subtly encourages your relaxation and peace. The low frequencies of distant thunder, those deep resonant rumbles, are not just random noise, they are echoes of the very energies that align with your brain's most restful states. They are, in essence, a natural form of sonic therapy, a gentle current of knowledge flowing into your awareness, dissolving any lingering tension. This understanding also illuminates why so many find solace and comfort in the sound of a distant storm, why the rhythmic patter of rain accompanied by soft thunder can be a profound aid to sleep. It is not just the masking of other sounds, though that is certainly a factor. It is the deeper, more ancient connection, the subtle resonance between our inner world and the outer world, facilitated by these fundamental planetary rhythms. We are, in these moments, tuning into the Earth's own lullaby, a melody shaped by invisible forces and made audible by the atmospheric artistry of thunder. The very air after a thunderstorm, cleansed and invigorated, often carries a sense of renewal, a crispness that invites deep restorative breaths. This too is part of the holistic symphony. The negative ions released by lightning, the ozone that lends its unique earthy scent, and the subsequent activation of the Schumann resonances all contribute to an environment that is not just physically refreshed but energetically balanced. It is a complete sensory experience designed, it seems, to promote a sense of well-being and to prepare the mind and body for profound rest. We are not just observing nature, we are being embraced by its restorative power. So as you listen to the world around you, whether to the actual sound of thunder or to the quiet hum of your own inner landscape, allow this profound connection to settle within you. Recognize that the planet itself, through its dynamic weather systems and its constant electrical dance, is a living, breathing entity that supports your peace. Thunder, in this grand scheme, is a gentle reminder of this symbiotic relationship, a powerful yet soothing declaration of Earth's continuous efforts to maintain equilibrium, both for itself and for all who dwell upon it. We are, each of us, a part of this intricate dance, our internal rhythms echoing the external ones. To understand thunder, then, is to understand a part of ourselves, to recognize our deep inherent connection to the pulse of the earth. It is to transform a potentially startling sound into a profound source of grounding, a gentle guide towards inner stillness. In this quiet awareness, we find not just relaxation but a deeper sense of belonging, a profound peace that comes from being truly at home in the vast, wondrous embrace of our planet. Let this realization settle deeply within you, like a soft, warm blanket, as you prepare to drift into a truly restorative calm, lulled by the gentle, resonant heartbeat of the earth. We have journeyed together, you and we, through the intricate ballet of atmospheric physics, tracing the sudden, brilliant genesis of lightning and the subsequent resonant voice of thunder. This ballet, a cosmic choreography of charge separation, ionization, and rapid energy discharge, unfolds with the precision that defies its raw power. We've witnessed in our mind's eye the electrifying moment a nascent lightning bolt cleaves the sky, a fleeting incandescent scar against the darkening canvas, followed by the majestic, deeply felt vibration of the air itself. This majestic sound, we have come to understand, is far more than a mere acoustic phenomenon. a simple byproduct of superheated air. It is a profound declaration, a vital pulse within the Earth's vast living system, an ancient language spoken in frequencies that resonate deep within our very being. We have discovered how the very frequencies of thunder, particularly those sustaining the Schumann resonances, those subtle global electromagnetic waves, align with the alpha brainwaves within your own consciousness, guiding you battly into realms of profound calm and serene introspection. This is not a casual alignment, dear listener, a mere coincidence to be dismissed. It is a deep, resonant chord struck between the macrocosm of our planet and the microcosm of your being, a harmonious vibration that speaks of an inherent energetic kinship. Consider, if you will, the sheer profundity of this attunement, how it whispers of an ancient connection that predates written history. For millennia, before the advent of sophisticated instruments, before the language of electromagnetic fields was even conceived, humanity existed within this constant subtle hum of the earth. Our ancestors, living in intimate communion with the natural world, their senses unburdened by the cacophony of modern life, breathed air, permeated by these very frequencies. Imagine their days unfolding under vast untamed skies that continuously rebalanced electrical charges through the silent, unseen work of countless distant storms. Their nights were cradled not just by the stars, but by the distant, comforting rumble of the planet's restorative work, a low thrumming that spoke of stability and renewal. It is not an extravagant leap of imagination to suggest that human consciousness, in its nascent and evolving forms, was shaped, perhaps even cradled, by these inherent rhythms. We are, in a very real sense, children of this energetic cradle, our biological and neurological systems having evolved in a constant, delicate dialogue with the Earth's rhythmic heartbeat, a dialogue so fundamental it has become an inseparable part of our essence. This profound synchronicity suggests that the peace you find in the distant echo of thunder, or the deep relaxation evoked by its low rumbling frequencies, is not merely a psychological comfort, a conditioned response to a natural sound. No, it is an ancestral resonance, a memory etched into the very fabric of your being, a primal recognition of safety and belonging within the Earth's grand, protective design. When we speak of the Schumann resonances, those fundamental electromagnetic frequencies pulsing around 7.83 Hz, and their remarkable congruence with the alpha waves of your brain, we are touching upon a truth far deeper than simple scientific observation. We are unveiling a fundamental connection, an energetic umbilical cord that binds you to the living planet, nourishing your spirit and grounding your mind. Perhaps, as you hear this, you feel a subtle shift within, a recognition that resonates not in your intellect alone, but in the very core of your being, a whisper from your deepest, most ancient self. Yes, it seems to say, I remember this feeling. This is home. Think of it as the Earth's own lullaby, a pervasive, invisible melody that has always been present, always soothing, always harmonizing, even when the sky directly above you is clear, a canvas of serene blue, and the immediate air is still, carrying only the gentle rustle of leaves. The global symphony of thunder continues its ceaseless vital work. Somewhere across vast oceans where tempestuous fronts clash, or over distant mountain ranges where towering cumulonimbus clouds unleash their power, lightning flashes, air expands with explosive force, and the Earth's resonant cavity vibrates. These subtle energies, these incredibly long electromagnetic waves, propagate around the globe, unimpeded by geographical barriers, permeating the very atmosphere that surrounds you, forming an omnipresent field of gentle influence. You are at every moment, whether you consciously perceive it or not, enveloped within this continuous restorative embrace. It is a constant reminder of the planet's enduring vitality, a testament to its ceaseless efforts to maintain equilibrium, to purify its atmospheric breath, to regenerate its life-sustaining fields. It is a silent, constant affirmation that all is well, that the grand systems are at work and you are a part of them. This understanding transforms thunder from a momentary, often startling event into a revelation of ongoing systemic harmony. It underscores the idea that our planet is not merely an inert sphere of rock and water, a cold mechanical entity, but a vibrant self-regulating entity, possessing its own energetic pulse, its own deep rhythmic breath. And we, as sentient beings, are not separate observers, standing apart from this magnificent process, but integral participants in this grand cosmic dance. The Schumann resonances, sustained by the very lightning that gives rise to thunder, are the Earth's steady pulse, a rhythmic throb that influences everything from global weather patterns and geological stability to, as we now understand with increasing clarity, the very states of human consciousness. It is a profound thought, isn't it? That the electrical crackle of a storm miles away could, in its subtle energetic wake, be gently shaping the landscape of your inner world. When you allow yourself to sink into the contemplation of these facts, truly letting them permeate your awareness, you are not merely absorbing information, you're engaging in a deeper form of communion. You're opening yourself to the subtle whispers of the earth, acknowledging the profound and often unseen ways in which the natural world supports and sustains your well-being. The gentle, rhythmic influence of these frequencies extends beyond mere relaxation, though that is a beautiful and immediate benefit, a welcome respite from the daily grind. It is believed that prolonged exposure to these natural brainwave states can foster enhanced creativity, allowing new ideas to flow with greater ease, improved focus, sharpening your attention like a finely honed instrument, deeper meditative states, where the veil between conscious and unconscious thins, and even more restorative sleep, leaving you refreshed and revitalized. Your brain, attuned to this ancient frequency, finds a natural anchor, a grounding point in the midst of life's often turbulent currents, a quiet harbour where your thoughts can find peace. This is the deeper implication of thunder's gift. It is a gateway to an understanding of universal balance, a profound insight into the very mechanics of planetary life. The electrical storms that manifest as lightning and thunder are not chaotic disruptions, not random acts of nature, but essential mechanisms for maintaining the Earth's overall electrical charge, for cleansing its atmosphere of pollutants and impurities, and for sustaining the very electromagnetic field that nurtures all life on its surface. Every flash, every rumble, every distant tremor contributes to this intricate global system of renewal and equilibrium, a continuous cycle of release and restoration. And within this system, you, the listener, are intimately woven, a delicate thread in the vast living tapestry. Your peace and your calm, your sense of well-being, are not isolated phenomena. They are intrinsically linked to the planet's own vibrant health, echoing its rhythms, reflecting its state of balance. We invite you now to consider the profound implications of this continuous, global presence, this ever-present energetic embrace. Even as you prepare for rest, your body unwinding from the day's activities, or simply pause in quiet contemplation, your mind seeking a moment of stillness, the earth is breathing, its electromagnetic heart is beating. These subtle, pervasive frequencies are a constant, invisible blanket of calm, a fundamental layer of the environment that has profoundly shaped life on this planet, guiding its evolution, nurturing its myriad forms. They are a testament to the Earth's enduring capacity for self-regulation, a gentle reminder that even the most powerful natural phenomena serve a purpose, contributing to an overarching harmony. It is a humbling thought, isn't it? To realize that this ancient, powerful force is not just out there, but here, with you, now. This realization fosters not only a sense of profound peace, but also a deep reverence for the intricate wisdom of nature. It encourages us to perceive our world not as a collection of separate, disconnected elements, but as an interconnected web, where the distant rumble of thunder in a faraway land, perhaps over the Amazon rainforest or the vast steppes of Asia, can still in its subtle energetic reverberations touch your very essence. It dissolves the illusion of separation, that persistent feeling of being an isolated entity, drawing you closer to the fundamental unity of all things. The Earth, in its continuous electrical dance, in its ceaseless generation of these resonant frequencies, is constantly offering you a path to inner quietude, a gentle invitation to align with its ancient soothing rhythms. There is no need to strive, no effort required, only an openness to receive. Let this understanding settle within you, like the softest mist after a cleansing rain, permeating every cell, every thought. Allow the knowledge of your profound connection to the Earth's heartbeat to deepen your breath, to relax the tension from your shoulders, to quiet the incessant chatter of the day, allowing thoughts to drift by like clouds in a vast sky. The thunder, in its multifaceted wisdom, is not just a sound, it is a key, unlocking a deeper understanding of your place within the grand, harmonious symphony of the living planet. It is a constant, unwavering presence, a reminder that you are always supported, always connected, always cradled within the Earth's enduring, peaceful embrace. And as this realization gently unfolds, expanding within your consciousness, not a temporary escape, but a lasting, resonant peace, echoing the very pulse of the world around you, a peace that becomes a part of you,